Hey guys, so we have a reader question coming in that's a little bit tricky, and we get this reader question several times a summer for the last like 5 years or so. So I thought it was beyond time for us to actually attempt to help. So here's what Julia wrote. She said, "Hey Mom Edit team, I have a challenge for you. Due to a heel spur, my doctor has me wearing some really sexy, not sexy, orthopedic shoe inserts. If this was winter, no big deal, throw them into cute boots, good to go. But it's quickly approaching summer, even quicker here in Houston, and I'm looking for a way to style my sundresses and still take care of my feet. Added challenge is I need something on the nicer side that I can wear to church. My 38th birthday is in a few weeks, and this new style challenge has left me feeling frumpy and maybe even a little bit old. Love to see what you can come up with. Have loved your blog for several years now. Your fun but wearable looks are just the best. Julia." Yeah, so Julia, first of all, thank you for the kind words. That's so nice to hear. And yeah, I totally get you. Mike had to wear inserts, gosh, was it last summer or the summer before, because he had like trashed his feet trying to barefoot run. But even guy shoes, it was a little bit tricky for him to find like cute ones in the summer. So I have some ideas. To test them out, I just went out and bought brightly colored Dr. Scholl's inserts that I didn't even cut correctly, but you know, fine. But I do have a few hopefully solid choices of some cute summer footwear that you can wear with orthotics. So let's get started. So Birkenstocks come in so many amazing color combinations, and you can get like neon, you can get metallics. My favorites, if you guys want to come look, my favorite Birkenstocks right now are these gorgeous rose gold bad boys, and you can also get them in a couple different, you know, styles, and they're stunners. There were a few places online that said if you're using Birkenstocks in place of orthotics, they were more comfortable if the Birkenstock had like the back strap. If that's your case as well, Birks have a whole ton of options. I like the Lola, and let me pull up some more. Oh yeah, here's another pretty one. But yeah, if you go onto Birkenstock.com, they have a whole list that you can filter on backstrap. And so, I don't know, there's just, you know, some of them are not amazing, but it's like a good, solid selection that I think you can probably find, you know, something that might work. The other brand I wanted to point out in this sort of like similar Birkenstock vein is Naot, N-A-O-T. These guys have a Birkenstock-like footbed. It's just it's a competitive company, or a competitor to Birkenstock. But they're doing some really interesting things with styling. I really like these. They do have the back strap. I also like these. These are a little bit badass. And if you check out the Zappos website, you can filter down on sandals that have a removable insert. So these, like for example, these do. So you could potentially remove the insole and then put in your own orthotic. Although I would argue that the Naots are similar to Birkenstocks in that you probably wouldn't need to. Option 2, and this is kind of cheating, but that's fine, are booties. You had mentioned that you throw your insoles into booties. And I think that's still a great option for summer. I would just stick with like the sort of like taupe booties. Ta-da! Because they work with sundresses, they work with shorts. I think this is a really solid choice. And there's like a ton of little short taupe booties out there. And I wore mine all over Barcelona one year, and it was really hot, and in France, and I always felt like put together, and it wasn't, you know, my feet were warmer than sandals, but it wasn't terrible. So yeah, I think cute taupe booties is a solid choice. All right, choice 3. Fashion sneakers. These are going to be my summer sneakers. They're like the sneaker equivalent of the like nude sandal, and I love them. Now they're probably they won't go with like fancy dresses unless you're sort of into that like tomboyish vibe. But I think for most like everyday things, investing in a really solid pair of fashion sneakers is a decent way to hide your orthotics. I like New Balance. This is Veja. Is that how you say it? Veja, V-E-J-A. Yeah. Veja's, New Balance makes some good ones. If you've ever wanted an excuse to splurge on some Golden Goose, like now might be the time. So yeah. fashion sneaks. All right, so we have Birks, Taupe Booties, fashion sneaks. Oh, how can I forget? You guys, Vans. Vans are such a cute summer shoe. God, mine are old and dirty. Let's ignore that. But the insoles come right out. Well, I mean, you have to pull them out. I don't want to pull mine out. They're kind of glued in there and it's gross. But you could. Like, you can totally just like pull it out, replace them with the blue insoles, and these look amazing with dresses. Again, not super dressy, but these, even more than fashion sneakers, are super easy to wear with dresses. All right, so after Vans, the next place I'm going to send you guys are Toms. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to Toms lately, but they've been doing some really cute things with their traditional Toms. This was a collaboration with Claire V, and I don't know, they've just added like an espadrille bottom. They're a little bit more stylish. They're super cute. And again, the Toms insoles, these come right out super easy. So you can stick yours right in. And you guys, I did not cut these right, so let's just pretend I did. Huh. Maybe that works. Okay. Yeah. So I ended up buying these a half size up because I was worried about the insoles. That was a mistake. They're still a little too big even with the insoles, so maybe just stick with your same size because Toms will stretch too. Oh yeah, look at this. I'm actually putting, well, because like I said, they're a half size big. This one I put in with over top of the Toms insole. Huh. No, you need to remove the insole. But yeah. All right. So, yay Toms. Boop. And then you can stick your inserts in. So yeah, I don't know. I just thought these were, I like what they're doing. And I thought these would totally be, my kids will wear these instead of flip-flops a lot of times in the summer. So yeah, these are nice and light. And I bet you could find fancy ones that would look cute with dresses, especially sundresses for church or whatever. So yeah, I like this option. I wanted to try some ballet flats. I think ballet flats might actually work. The ballet flats I had were these, and they were a little bit too precious. I couldn't quite get the insole in. I mean, you can, I'll show you guys. You can get it in there, but it doesn't, ballet flats are almost largely a little too structured or like a little too skinny on your foot for the giant insole. You can kind of see, like, this is not happening, right? But I did find a pair. So again, Tom's rescue here. You guys are can quickly see why my room is usually a mess. This is how I think, just with everything all over. So Tom's makes these perforated sort of neutral pointy ballet flats. And I think, so you might, well, because they're pointy, the orthotic is not fitting in how I would want it to. If you had custom orthotics, I know they're expensive, but I don't know, it might be nice to get maybe one that was cut for a daintier shoe, especially if this was going to be your life, because you could just trim that toe right there. I don't know. It depends on what you have going on. Anyway, my point is that you can't even see my foot. Let me move all this crap. Yeah, like you can kind of see at the side here, boop, there's the orthotic, but it kind of hides it pretty well. And, oh, do these have a removable insole too? No, they do not. Okay, yeah. So I think they're worth a shot. And these I did go up a half size, and it seems to be, I don't know. They're worth a try anyway. Some of these like wider ballet flats, especially with perforation for summer, is kind of nice. All right. I think that's it. I mean, obviously there's closed toe pumps, but if you're wearing orthotics, you're not going to want to do that anyway. So, Julia, I hope that helped. If any of you guys have ideas of, or if you found a pair of shoes that like totally work for orthotics, let us know. We get this question many times this summer. So yeah, I can totally see how frustrating this would be. So yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. And we have links below to all of the footwear that we featured here. or you can head on over to the Mom Edit, where I'll put a link in there too for the actual article so you can see all the stuff. Thanks.